What is the poop soup?
I was in a collab with Lily one time, and the whole chat was like, "You gotta know
I feel
about
like I
the
repressed
poop
it for
soup."
some reason.
There's no way you haven't heard it once.
Why does it sound like I repressed that?
I think you did.
That sounds familiar. Wait, we literally did a call up and then she told me about this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
I'm gonna be
no.
honest, smelling a really fucked up nasty fart, disgusting, but you can walk it off, right? But that poop soup incident in the train, that was next
Something
level.
about when
If
she
you're
says poop
sensitive
soup
to
just
this,
hits
if the
different.
last story, if the story
Poop
just
soup.
now about me farting in a
At
store,
poop
like the
soup.
nastiest fucking disgusting foul rotten fart ever has grossed you out, this is like easily 5 times worse. So I'ma just tell a story. Well, I guess enjoy. I was on my way to Germany very late last year, just before Christmas. I still had my old model and everything. I had to take the train. I couldn't drive by car because I don't have a fucking license. And Polska's not gonna just take off out of nowhere. It wasn't a planned visit. Let's say it like this. It wasn't a planned visit. I don't wanna get into detail why I went there because I kind of ruins the hilarious part of the story. So I had to go to a very sudden visit to my family in Germany, from the Netherlands to Germany by train. I have to take 3 trains. It is an 8.5-hour drive. I get into the first train, and like my day and reasoning to go visit my family wasn't already bad enough. I already realized in the morning that I have this very familiar stomach ache. You know when you have the stomach aches that you just know that you have because you have to poop. You have those poop stomach aches. It started early in the morning already. I go into the train. I couldn't squeeze out a poop. I was constipated for days at that point. I was constipated because mentally I wasn't doing so well. I'm talking I haven't taken a shit in like 8-9 days. I don't fucking know. So I go onto the train. Everything is fine. An hour or so in, I feel it. An hour or so in, I feel it. Wow. I feel it. My stomach is making the noises. I keep being gassy. You know those pre-poop farts? I'm like, fuck man. Fuck man.
I know those.
Eventually, after my tummy hurting
sure
and
you
making
do.
noises and me not being able to hold it any longer, I knew I had to poop, but I wanted to hold it till I was in the next train because that train ride is a lot longer and that one was only like half an hour or so left. So I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna go poop. It will be a fast one because it's fucking... It's knocking. It's knocking. The brown crayon is already drawing, right? I admit defeat. I get up and I'm like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna go take a poop. The toilet was taken. There's a million fucking people waiting in front of the toilet. I'm doing my little holding my poop in dance, like really as subtle as I can. I'm doing my holding my poop in
You
dance.
gotta shimmy it back in there.
I'm just waiting for that fucking toilet to open. It finally fucking opens. Everyone wants to go in and I fucking no. I make my way into the fucking toilet. I can't fucking take it any longer. I'm like, no. I squeeze myself in this bitch. I squeeze myself in. I pull my pants down. I sit down. And I let it rip. I let it rip. That shit was so girthy. It destroyed my anus. Big time. It was so girthy. It was the biggest fucking log I have ever squeezed out of my fucking body. Ever, right? Ever. And I also peed because I don't know about guys, but when I poop, I pee. The poop's coming out. So the thing is, I've been constipated for like 8 days at that point. The thing is, the log was massive. But that wasn't it. The log was basically like the cork that held in whatever the fuck I've been holding in for like 8 days at that point. It was a fucking bioweapon. It just...
Lily, do you take fiber?
It comes out like actual fucking liquid. I'm peeing and pooping at the same time, and neither of those holes feel different. It's just liquid. I'm just shitting diarrhea at this point. It's just full on liquid ass diarrhea. Finally. I am empty. I am happy. Quick extra fact. I told you it's gonna get even more gross. I was on my period at that point. In the middle of one of those really
it makes it so much worse.
So there's plenty blood too. So there is a log. The thickest fucking log of my life. Piss. blood and actual fucking diarrhea filling up that toilet. Now, let me get you an image so you all understand. I need you to fully comprehend what happened next. Chat.
Oh yeah, give the visual.
I have an image for you, chat. So this is what the toilet looked like, okay? Please note the very small hole of the
Euroid moment.
Also, these toilets, when you flush them from right there, the water sprinkles. It doesn't flush as in forces of water. It just sprinkles the water to flush away your pee. That's it. Now that you have a visual, I flush. A little bit of my poop, diarrhea, piss, blood mix flushes away, but not all of it. In fact, the most part, the biggest part of this mess is still in the toilet. So I flush again because I'm like, it has to go somewhere. It's fucking, the smell is nasty too.
She's
so
just
I
making
flush
more
again.
soup.
The water levels rise. Once again. So I flush again. And the water, it rises once again. So I was like, you know what? One last try. Because that fucking water is rising and rising and it's fucking here, it's
We must go deeper.
Here. So I flush one last time because that is literally all this toilet can hold. One last time. One last flush. The toilet cannot hold anything else. So I flush one last time. And of course, it doesn't fucking go anywhere. The water levels just keep rising. So this toilet absolutely fucking stuffed to the brim with this poop soup. It is the fattest log of my life. Diarrhea, piss, and bloody toilet paper because I was on my period. The train was at a standstill at that point. I'm not sure if you comprehend this, chat. It is filled to the brim with my poop soup. That means if that train takes off, it will
Best
fucking
soup she ever
spill.
cooked.
It will spill. Once that train takes off, it spills. There's no other way. It just spills. That's just gravity. It's just physics. So I admit defeat. There is no service hotline you can call for emergencies or anything.
What about your
There
shoes,
is no
man?
plunger. There is nothing. There is nothing. So what do? I walk out the toilet. There is people waiting outside that toilet, waiting to fucking use the toilet. This big ass dude walks into the toilet, and I just watch as the door behind him closes. He just stares at whatever the fuck I have murdered. He just stares at this now completely murdered toilet as this door slowly, very slowly closes behind him. And I walk
That's when you climb out the
off.
window.
I walk away. I walk back to my seat. I grab my shit and I walk even further. I walk to the very end of this fucking train. Because right that moment, that train started to drive again. That train set itself back in motion. And I
He got
told
poop
you
shoes.
that toilet is filled to the fucking brim with my poop soup. That shit spilled
This is amazing.
everywhere. It did not stay in the toilet. There's no way. But I walked off. I didn't look at my own mess. I just walked off. I just walked very fucking far away.
Where is the crime scene officer? In the toilet, detective. Let me see.
What chat would give to be the holder of Lily's poop shoes. Those freaks.
And I feel so bad for the people that are stuck in this train for multiple.
Someone ever doing that fucking drool emote? I'm dying. Stop. I'm so tired of that emote. Not with the poop soup, man. Today's the worst. This is the worst day.
Emotional damage.
Zen, you got any poop stories? I'd love to hear them.
So that's why I repressed it.
Uh-huh.
Now that makes sense. I was wondering why it seemed so familiar. I wanted to forget about it. Now I remember.
You played yourself.